So what is it like to build a product in 2025 with AI? So if you don't know me, my name is Ron Pruitt, ex-Fang software engineer, and I'm currently building DonorSync, which is this AI tool to streamline donations across different platforms. And it's kind of funny to me. It's like AI has dramatically changed how I go about writing software and being a software engineer. I would say the number one reason why it's changed is I don't use Stack Overflow. Back in the day when somebody would get a bug, right? When I used to be a software in 10 years ago, right? When I was a student, most of my time was spent installing software. Most of my time was spent debugging software. Very little of it was spent in the process of designing and making businesses, which is extremely important for the entire thing. And so with the ability for AI to generate tutorials for me, the debugging, the process of what is the word? Installing software is a lot faster, even though it's still a pain in the ass. As far as what I know right now, there is no tool capable of setting up software for you with you clicking a button. Even something as simple as like, give me a Python server, spin up this Python server with this basic ability to sign up users, which I was doing yesterday. It was a huge pain in the ass. And to do it correctly, where you're able to use Docker or something like gRPC, it's going to take hours. Deploying software takes hours. And so with ChatGPT, it definitely does help within debugging. But I would say number two, one of the reasons why building software in 2025 is a struggle is because there are different AI models. And what I'm starting to realize is that some models are better than other models when it comes to the debugging process. I've heard a lot of people tell me that Claude is a better tool for programming. And I'm like, when I used it, I was disappointed because it doesn't have as many features as ChatGPT. But as I ran into bugs with ChatGPT, I decided to switch over into Claude in order to see if it would do better. And it was a lot better. It was like, I feel like when it comes to debugging with ChatGPT, it can lead you down rabbit holes. So, and it goes back to what I was saying, like, when you are debugging, if you don't know what the process of debugging is, it's like when you find a bug and you don't know exactly how to fix it. It takes time to research, different areas and ways in order to fix said bug. And it's tough. It's tough to do such a thing with all these different models. You don't know which one is better. And I'm pretty sure we're having, other companies like Gemini and ChatGPT. So imagine, I guess number three is like, when you're working at these companies, when I was working at Amazon, and I think Amazon's coming out with their own foundational model, it's hard to justify using these models when you have proprietary code, right? Because every single thing that you're using from ChatGPT is being used to train their next model. So it's like, if you use ChatGPT on your code base, is that going to help your competitors build something similar in the future? And so there is this big, should you be using ChatGPT? It is possible today to use something like Meta's Llama in order to self-host your own model. But using a model like Llama is such a pain because it doesn't have access to the internet. It's trained on pre-built data. So I think one of the most important features about ChatGPT is that when it doesn't know something that's happening right now, it has the ability to to look at the internet, figure out exactly what information it needs, and then return the most optimal solution based upon what's actually out there today. And so, without all these tools have different strengths and weaknesses, and it's hard to find the most optimal flow. And so I'm really excited on this channel that we're going to be exploring all these different tools, things that I find that are useful to me. I'm going to be giving to you guys and making it a lot easier. And so that is how I feel about AI. To build a business, it's not easy. Number one, it's not easy. There's so many different options. There's nothing streamlined for your specific need. If you're thinking about a business idea in that area, I think, just making, we're still thinking about these ideas of how we're going to make coding accessible to non-software engineers, everyday human beings. And so still feels like we're a long ways away, but 3-4 years down the line, we're going to have Gen AI, where everyday human beings are able to write software at the level beyond what I'm capable of today. And so it's hard for me to see that it's going to happen in 2025, but I do think we're going to see automation, the economy grow from automation. And so I guess that's all I have to say on that. Let me know in the comments how you are enjoying AI tools today. If you have anything else if you feel like you know what is your AI workflow, then let me know in the comments. And I'm going to be using Cursor in order to build out my landing page for DonorSync. And I think I should have the video up here if you're looking at it. But other than that, deuces.